Hello and welcome to the Sewing Whisperer and another video in the zipper playlist. In today's tutorial, you'll learn how to sew a jeans zipper two different ways. These methods are ideal for denim jeans, chinos, or any garments that need a strong utilitarian finish. If this is your first time here, be sure to explore the other zipper tutorials in this series. Each video builds your skills step by step, whether you're new to sewing or refining your technique. Want to sew along? You'll find the free downloadable patterns linked in the description below. Jeans in fashion evolved from menswear and therefore almost always follow the men's direction of left over right, regardless of who's wearing them. In this tutorial, I'll demonstrate two different techniques. Method 1 is the traditional approach and uses a zipper foot. Method 2 is quicker and does not require a zipper foot. Jeans traditionally use metal zippers. It's best to choose a zipper that's slightly shorter than the opening to avoid breaking a needle on the metal bottom stopper. For this tutorial, I'm using a 15cm metal zipper. Either a jeans zip or a metal trouser zip is suitable. Let's walk through both methods step by step. Method 1, classic technique using a zipper foot. Crotch seam sewn first. Print and cut out your pattern pieces. Glue the fly stitch template onto card. Cut your fabric and transfer all pattern markings. Bag out the bottom edge of the zipper guard. Fold the guard in half and sew across the bottom edge using a 1cm or 3/8 inch seam allowance. Clip the corner, trim and turn through. Press the fly guard. Overlock the edge of the guard using a turn back at the bottom edge. To create a turn back, ensure you have a chain of overlocking out the back. Overlock onto the bottom of the guard a couple of stitches. Leave the needle down, lift the foot and pull the chain of overlocking to remove the looseness of the loops. Then pull the chain around in front of the needle and to the right so it sits in front of the knife. Continue to overlock the rest of the seam. This technique reinforces the bottom corner. Overlock both centre fronts and the curved edge of the facing. Sew the centre front seam from the zip clip notch to the hem using a 1cm or 3/8 inch seam allowance. Sew the facing to the left side, starting a whisker to the right of the centre front seam. Press the seam open, then fold the facing over and press so the seam rolls slightly towards the facing. Edge stitch the seam. Attach the zipper foot with the hole on the left, or move the needle left if using an adjustable zipper foot. Attach the zipper to the right side of the opening. With right sides together, align the top of the zipper with the garment edge. Position it so the stitch line sits just inside the overlocking. This slight offset helps hide the zipper when finished. Sew down to the slider. Raise the foot, move the slider past the foot and continue stitching to the bottom. Note the zipper is slightly offset at the bottom. Pin the face side so it covers the zipper by approximately 2 to 3 mm or a 1/16 inch. Move the garment out of the way and stitch the zipper to the facing only. Sew from the bottom to the top. Pivot, stitch 2 stitches across, then stitch back down to the bottom. Use the fly stitch template, often referred to as the J stitch, to mark the top stitch line on the right side. Start at the top, stitch down and around the curve. Repeat for the second row of top stitching. Attach the guard. Remove the centre front pins, fold the garment away and align the overlocked edge against the zipper tape edge. Unzip the zip and pin. Switch to the zipper foot with the hole on the right or move the needle to the right. Edge stitch down to the slider. Move the slider out of the way and continue to the bottom. Fold the garment away and catch the guard to the facing to secure it and hide the zipper end neatly. Trim the top edge so it's completely level. Top stitch the crotch seam, attach the standard foot, ensure the seam sitting open and not twisted. Edge stitch and then top stitch the seam. Give the zipper a final press. Method 2, standard foot method, crotch seam sewn after zipper insertion. Print and cut out the pattern pieces, cut the fabric and transfer markings. Bag out the bottom edge of the zipper guard as before. Overlock the guard edge using the turn back method. Overlock both centre fronts and curve facing edge. Sew the facing to the left side, starting a whisker to the right of the centre front seam. Press open, then roll the seam slightly towards the facing and press. Edge stitch the seam. Attach the zipper to the facing. Place the zipper face down, align the top edges and the left side with the centre front edge. Stitch from bottom to top. Pivot, then stitch a second row back down. Mark the fly stitch line on the right side using the template. Stitch from the top down. Fold the loose zipper end out of the way. Sew to the centre front. Pivot, stitch 2 to 3 stitches across, pivot again and top stitch back to the top. Attach the guard by sliding it into place, aligning the top and zipper tape edge. Stitch in place. Press the right centre front seam allowance under 1 centimetre. Mark the clip notch at the right centre front by aligning the tops and marking the bottom of the fly stitch. Place the right front over the zipper and edge stitch towards the clip notch. Clip to the mark. Flip the seam allowance to the right side and continue stitching through the seam allowance to secure. Sew the crotch seam. Starting at the bottom, place the left seam allowance over the right, edge stitch. Pivot, stitch 3 stitches across, pivot again and top stitch the crotch seam. Fold the garment away and catch the guard to the facing. Trim the top level. Give the zipper a final press. And that's it. You now have the skills to confidently sew a jeans style zipper. If you followed along and made the samples, let me know in the comments how they went and which method you prefer. I'd love to hear. Up next in the zipper playlist, we'll explore exposed zippers, when to use them and why. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.